Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. It's been a pretty crazy day, alright? Pretty crazy day is actually quite an understatement. It's been an amazing day for crypto as Tesla joined the game. Yes, guys, I am not even kidding. Tesla joined the game. They bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin over in January. A new report from the SEC has just showed. And damn, are people getting excited. I am getting excited even. I am just crazy excited looking at crypto right now. Doge at 8 cents, XRP at 44, Bitcoin at 43, even $44,500 earlier today. What a madness. So today, we're talking about what I think is going to happen. Plus, I got some nice and interesting crypto news. But for right now, let me know down below, have you bought any crypto right now? Yes or no? And make sure you press the like button if you are enjoying the daily crypto news. Having said that, I always explain it this way, but I'm going to be explaining it once more. There's basically a very good chance that today we saw some minor gains for this whole announcement, and tomorrow we'll actually see the big gains. Now, how sure am I on that? Not sure not to actually buy all my net worth full of Bitcoin, but I am comfortable enough to actually keep my money in Bitcoin right now, a good part of it. Of course, I have diversified in Ethereum, XRP, and whatnot, but some money at least in Bitcoin, even though I am not really willing to hold Bitcoin forever. Because I've seen it way too many times that the day itself of the news, the price goes up by a nice little amount, but the day afterwards is when we really start to spike. And so I wouldn't really be surprised if we were to wake up at a $50,000 Bitcoin. Again, am I certain? No. Do a lot of people think with me here the same kind of way? I think so, and that might also help this push there. As I said once more, quickly, a little disclaimer, I am not saying it's going to get there for sure. I'm just saying there's a good chance because this happens quite often. That the day itself, we see some moderate gains and the next day is the really big gains, but it's not a certainty. It's still always a percentage type of thing, right? However, with XRP and all the other coins, people are still very much excited because I think this has reignited some enthusiasm for the main coin, which will eventually be flown over into all these others. So right now, Bitcoin, of course, is taking some dominance back with more gains than a lot of these altcoins, but still, it's kind of interesting / weird how they're gaining so extremely much, which I can only explain with the fact that people are really just all thinking that alt season is around the corner and that alt season is basically already here and already being witnessed right now. Like Polkadot is at $22 plus 16%, ADA and Polkadot have both actually crossed above XRP. It is at 71 cents right now, going completely crazy. It is up like 50% in like 2 days or so. That is really phenomenal. But Dogecoin even at 8 cents. What is going on? BNB still at $75 too. It's a crazy freaking world. Let's quickly go over some of the stuff I had. I saw a couple of you guys talk in Discord. By the way, there's an official XRP Discord, so go check it out. Link is down below. After XRP, Flare networks may bring smart contracts functionality to Bitcoin. Some others have said purely for this and for the earlier talks of Doge and Litecoin, for example, is why you should hold those crypto. I'm going to quickly tell you guys that if you are an XRP holder, there's literally no other asset that you need to have. I guess if you're really bullish on Flare, the only one you could theoretically speaking go for is Ethereum 2, as I mean everything will be working with the Ethereum virtual machine anyway, so Ethereum is definitely not a bad one to go for. However, on the side, if you're bullish on Flare, it doesn't actually mean you have to have Bitcoin, doesn't actually mean you have to have Litecoin or Doge. It just kind of depends on how the smart contract functionality in the end is going to be looking and really what exactly they want to implement. But you definitely do not need a lot of those coins. You can literally just survive with only XRP if you really wanted to because you'll get some Flare for free. And so everything will figure itself out from there. Do not worry too much about it. Also, check out 5 Minute Crypto. A link is down below. It is my second channel. It's kind of a backup, but also a channel which I'll be posting on today, and where I post a lot of really cool crypto updates. So I just recommend you guys to quickly go ahead and check it out. And also GSX. I have personally put a couple $1,000s in because I think they launch at like 30 days or so, maybe 40 days. And right now it's 10 cents plus 15% bonus plus 5% bonus for using my link. And I'm really hoping that if it launches, it goes to like 40 cents instantly. In their plan, they have some higher valuations in kind of a couple of months from now. But again, you don't really know for certain if stuff like this is really going to happen. I just hope that what they're really thinking about here is going to envelop and really come along. But again, we cannot tell for certain. However, it's the first gold-backed coin, the first of its kind, basically. And that's why I put some money in. You don't have to, but I'm just saying I did, and that's what I'm showcasing here. Then, Tesla trails only MicroStrategy in Treasury Bitcoin allocation. Tesla Inc.'s announcement that it invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin has made the electric automaker the second largest publicly traded corporate holder of the digital currency, according to data from bitcointreasuries.org. You can see here MicroStrategy has about $3 billion, Tesla about 1.5, Galaxy Digital 0.75, I am assuming. Marathon has some and Square has some, but they're all a little bit smaller. But it is definitely interesting, in my opinion, how quickly everything has moved after they decided to purchase in. Bitcoin price jumped to almost $45,000 early today. And as I said before, we may see something crazy happen tomorrow. But think about this too. Within a couple of hours after their announcement, or within a couple of days after purchasing, they already made at least $100 million if they sold at the top, for example, on just this one small little trade. Is that not sometimes really scary? That a company, if they were to put in 100% of their capital, which is almost impossible because of market restrictions, but if they were to, they would have literally made a couple $1 billion in like a couple of hours just from an announcement like that. That is crazy. Just think about how much Elon Musk would have gotten in that short time frame too with the increase in Tesla stock price. I'm actually going to look up Tesla stock price on my phone here as I messed it up. Tesla stock price, just to quickly see how that is reflected right now, because you would think it has got, yeah, we went up about 1.6%, not too much, not too shabby though. I would have actually expected to go up a little bit more, but kind of consider that they already bought it a little while ago, because they bought in January, and right now we're already at the 8th of February. I just really think this is all interesting. We're at such a fast-paced world. It's interesting that we even saw this just now. People saw it so quickly too. They bought like crazy when the announcement just came live. I think it was like 1:45 that the announcement came live, and I think at 1:45 was already peaked over on Binance, because that was when Binance announced the news too. I don't know how people found this out so ridiculously quickly. You really are freaking fast with all of this. It's crazy. I'm just checking out on Binance here if there's actually, no, I cannot see any announcement, but I saw in the news section that that the news was given out at about 1:45, and people were really quickly on that. I think if you really stick close to the news, there's actually a good chance that just by trading the news, you can get yourself a ton of freaking profit, like a ton. Yeah, 147 is when they announced that, and I don't know exactly what Bitcoin was at 145, but let's quickly check it out here. Is this the exact time it is right now? It definitely is. So that's about 1:45. Right here is when Binance announced the news over on their platform. And you can see how quickly everything went, right? Because this is exactly 2 minutes later when they let it go. And in this time frame, the price has already gone up a couple $1,000s, or like $2,000 or so. So either this was insiders or some people just were really fast with the purchase, like purchase a ton of it. I'm not really sure. And then about 15 minutes later, you can already see we're above 42,500, basically breaking all-time high, right? And then a couple minutes more later, like 30 minutes later, boom, $44.4 thousand per Bitcoin. This is going to change a little bit per exchange, but damn, did that go fast. Now, I mean, Cardano is in the top 5. And it's actually the top 4. A lot of people have gone really bullish on Cardano right now just because they got such a huge surge behind them. And a lot of people said, well, it's going to hit all-time high anytime soon here. And I'm definitely not complaining. I'm definitely looking out for it, as that could be ridiculously crazy. Cardano, $5 to $7 could be next for ADA, according to analyst Fund the Popa. The price of Cardano ADA may experience a short-term correction before a rally to the all-time high at about $1.12. The number of ADA traders rises to a multi-year high with 245,000 addresses in February. Wow. They're also expanding like crazy. This is just, I even have to put off my headset here. This is such a crazy time. I've been sticking to my computer for hours, and it's pretty interesting. But when I was outside today, that was literally the moment that this whole Tesla ordeal came by. So I did not capitalize on it instantly. And I only saw the Binance news a little bit later, which is too bad. But in a different sense, yeah, we may get a pretty huge surge tomorrow. And today I just stocked up on some other altcoins. I just put some more money in my accounts because I'm like, well, alt season is definitely here. Since Tesla made this announcement just now, there's no way crypto is going anywhere anymore because they're not taking a bet like that. They know what they are doing. Even though some are calling it risky or destructive, I definitely do not agree. Tesla's Bitcoin buy is a reckless, destructive troll. Elon Musk's car company quietly bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin while he hyped the digital currency over on Twitter. I actually do not agree with that either. I do think he was actually more so bullish on Doge and just memeing the frick out of that one rather than Bitcoin. He could have just gone crazy on Bitcoin, but he didn't, right? He mostly went all for Doge. Yes, he put Bitcoin in his bio, but in the end, maybe he did that to show others that he bought it. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Maybe he put it in there because he bought it, and he gave a ton of hints. So are we calling this that he was really trying to shill it, trying to pump it? Or are we calling this he wanted to let us know a little bit up front before the news came out that he was really, really interested? Because he put up so many things, right? He put up so many freaking hints that he was purchasing it. So yeah, maybe we should have just known that they already had some. Maybe we should have. I'm not sure. The SEC has previously charged Musk with fraud for misleading tweets about Tesla's value. Tweeting about an asset thus affecting his price as his company buys up a huge amount of it might also fall under the agreement that Musk reached with the SEC to settle those fraud charges in 2019. But I think the SEC cannot do too much about this one right here. He can tweet about Bitcoin as an individual if he wants to, right? So how are they going to charge him with fraud here? If he's going to tweet something out about Bitcoin and his company bought it, that's in his freaking right to do. So I don't think they can do too much. But damn, I'm just bamboozled with today. I'm almost shivering here. My hands are freaking cold because it's ridiculously cold outside. And again, I had some fun in the snow today. It's minus 4 degrees Celsius, if you're wondering. You can go to minus 8 tonight. Or actually, it's 7 a.m. It's going to be minus 8, it says on the app. It can even go to as low as minus 12 this Friday. Oh, ho, ho. So yeah, if I'm not making any videos anymore, you know what happened to me. It is ridiculously cold. Holy freaking. But wow, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing right now? Are you guys buying it or no? Let me know in the comment section down below. What a crazy freaking time. I'm still holding my XRP though, because again, I also said it on Twitter. Right now it's Bitcoin. They're all hoarding it. They're all going crazy. Eventually it's going to be some other crypto, and I'm pretty sure that XRP is very high on the list, especially if we get the SEC to roll out a positive verdict, or at least the judges. Wow, would that be a crazy time? I'm excited for it, guys. Another very positive freaking day. Good news, good stuff. I think crypto has really made another breakthrough here. Things are really having a positive outlook. We might really roll down in price like crazy, all right? You might have to go back to this video tomorrow and say, oh, that didn't really last long, or that wasn't the right call. Doesn't matter. Long-term has been set in place, and I'm really thinking about really changing all my fiat into crypto right now. I'm just thinking about it, but there's always something that's keeping you back, right? There's always something which is called the freaking IRS or tax man that is keeping you back from depositing everything because, well, you're going to have to pay taxes at one point, right? So you cannot take that money out, of course, either. Just been thinking, philosophizing, or whatever the freaking word is in English, I don't know. What a crazy time. Tesla buying it. Who would have thought that would happen right now? If only we had a freaking glass eye or something like that. But of course we don't. So we can only run after the facts. But let me know if you got a nice little buy-in. I'm just thinking about buying more all the time when I get a good chance now. Just buy like programmatically again, maybe every single day. Because we know where it's going. We know where it's heading. The freaking moon. Guys, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video.